Hey geeks, welcome back to the Geeksiders Show. I'm Josh.
I'm Anna.
And in this video we're going to talk about EXANDRIA UNLIMITED episode 5 titled A Test of Worth. So there were basically 3 big time developments in this episode. To me, the biggest one is Melora.
Yeah.
The Wild Mother, because so far in Exandria, the gods are not like front and center talking to people. My theory is it wasn't actually Melora. I think it's some archfey, not Artigan. It's not Artie.
It's not
some other
Artigan, but it does remind me an awful lot of him. And Artigan is an archfey, so
and particularly the way Abria role played Melora didn't feel like Melora to me.
yeah.
So, I mean, and I haven't been critical of Abria so far because I really enjoy her DM style. But if that is Melora, she didn't get it. It wasn't there for me. So if that was some archfey, does Firarai know that? Or is she being bamboozled?
Yeah. I don't know, because Firarai seems like she's in on this and this is all part of the thing. Like, does she know this is a Melora? Or, oh wow. Huh.
That's if it's actually
if
not the Wild
Melora.
Mother.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think that's not the Wild Mother.
Yeah. The second big development we had was Opal and Ted, and we were talking about this during the episode. Is this a Tyler Durden type thing? Now we know, or at least it sure seems like Ted is or was a real person because her town knows about Ted. Mm-hmm. Unless the whole town was playing into this.
Yeah, the delusion.
Which I don't think so. But Ted left 3 days after her. If Ted died and she knows that Ted died, like, did something happen there that now she is both Opal and Ted? Or is Ted, like, literally inside of her, like, somehow?
I don't know, because Opal is so tough to read, and I could see it kind of going either way. I don't know. Yeah. This could go literally any direction.
But it's super exciting, and I'm, like, Opal already, just in, a couple of episodes, is so different, and she's had so much character change, because obviously it's only been a couple of days, sessions for us, but like in game it's been quite a number of weeks.
Yeah, it's gotta be over a month by now.
Yeah,
all the travel time.
Yeah, so it amazes me. There's absolutely been the most character development with Opal. You can see the progression of her character, and it's amazing.
And what I'm curious about is, whatever the case is with Opal and Ted, does Amy know what it is?
Oh yeah, does Amy know, or is this all over yet? That's exciting.
Whenever it's revealed, is Amy gonna be surprised by it? Oh my gosh. As a DM, I love this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And the third big development for this episode was Dorian. His alignment changed. He went from chaotic good to chaotic neutral and it was really interesting the way Abria did it, because she made him basically roll a deception check against her, and they just kind of talked out of game, like, would you actually follow through on this deal with the Spider Queen and give the circlet to Pasca? And he's like, he kind of waffled a little bit, and he was like, no, yeah, I would. And she's like, all right, your alignment's changing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, as a DM, oh man, I haven't done anything like that to a character yet. I've messed with you guys a little bit.
A lot of it.
but nothing like that.
Yeah, that was amazing. Like, and it's absolutely right. Like, I don't know if she went into that dream with him knowing she was going to do that, or if that was just, that's what I'm saying, or if that was just, he did that, and after the conversation, she's like, you're not chaotic good anymore. Which we've kind of talked about, where he's felt more chaotic neutral, especially the more it goes on. So it was so good though, and it worked so perfectly with this whole plan and stuff.
Yeah. So and there was some other like minor things happen, like Fern got the circlet for like a little bit, and her fingers started turning black. And so there's a lot of stuff going on with the Spider Queen and Melora. Like, gods or supposed gods are playing a major part in this campaign.
Yeah.
More so, well, with aside from Vax and the final arc where they had to actually go see the gods in Vox Machina, this is maybe the most significant role the gods have played.
Now, the Spider Queen in this is very much like the dreams and stuff that the Mighty Nine had. The Storm Lord and Uk'otoa, those were all in dreams, and the gods did communicate with them. So that one's kind of like, but Melora, that is straight up like the Traveler.
Yeah.
So like that's completely new.
Even with the Mighty Nine, when Uk'otoa was communicating to Ford, and Uk'otoa is a god or not, we don't really kind of know what Uk'otoa is. But then, you know, basically other forms of communication with the Mighty Nine and even Vox Machina, it's the communication from a deity to a mortal has never been this clear.
Yeah, like they're having full conversations with the Spider Queen, which, while reminiscent of the Storm Lord and Yasha, is not the same.
The communication with Yasha and the Storm Lord was more metaphorical.
Yeah, everything, it was very...
It was all clues.
Yeah, it was clues, but like there wasn't direct one-to-one back and forth communications.
Yeah.
That only happened with the Traveler.
Yeah.
Which is why we have the theory that Melora is not actually Melora, it's an Archfey.
And like I said, if it is Melora, I don't know how I feel about it, because the way it was performed, that did not feel like Melora to me.
It's the way it performed is not our headcanon for how Melora would present.
Regardless, I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah.
They've only got 3 episodes left.
Yeah.
And there's so much going on. There's no way it gets wrapped up. We say this every episode.
Yeah, there's no way everything gets wrapped up. I mean, unless they absolutely 100% are not going to continue this after this.
Yeah.
And with, like, if they decide that, then they might do an epilogue just to wrap up all the loose ends where they've talked about how this would happen without rolling or anything. But yeah, no, I mean,
I don't think there's any way they don't revisit this.
I sure hope, I hope they do, because I would love to see this group of people play again. That would be amazing.
The level of support that Exandria Unlimited has gotten so far, and just how good it is, and how good like the newcomers, Robbie and Amy, are doing a fantastic job.
Yes, so good.
For having never played D&D before.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So I think that's all we have for this video. If there's something you think we should have talked about that we didn't, let us know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, let us know by dropping a like on it, and subscribe if you haven't already.
And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Thumbs up.